Hello everyone and welcome to another R&R Partners video. Today we are going to discuss how to change your Romanian employer as a non-EU citizen. So if you are new to the channel and you're interested in either immigration or the business side of things, please consider subscribing to our channel as we post new and updated video each and every other week. So most probably being here, you already have an employer, you obtained the work permit, you got the D-type visa, you came to Romania, you are employed, you have a residency permit, but in the meantime you found a new employer who probably offers you better conditions and you can work for better money. If this is in the situation you are in, you must know that your new employer needs to obtain a new work permit in order to employ you. Without a work permit, you are not legally allowed to change employers. You must maintain and stay with the employer that has the work permit for your employment. If you are in this situation or a similar situation, please note that you can also book a consultation with us so we can either give you tailored advice specifically to your case, or we can also assist you throughout the whole procedure so you'll have no problem with the Romanian immigration authority. So until you have the permanent residency in Romania, you must know that each and every time you want to change the employer, the new employer needs to get a work permit. This is not all bureaucratic from the Romanian state in order to put barriers in front of your new employment agreement, but it is also a guarantee for you to know that the company which employs you has the proper finances, pays all their dues on time, and doesn't go, I don't know, bankrupt 2 days after you are employed at their company. However, there are some exceptions to this rule as always. For example, being employed at a company in Romania gives you the right to have a part-time job at another company so you can increase your paycheck from month to month. But be aware, if you are going to work with 2 employers, there are proper notifications that you must do and also your employer must do, and failure for such notifications will conclude in fines from the immigration authorities to both you and your employer. If you are set to change your Romanian employer, be aware that the time frames are the same as your first work permit. So basically, don't think that you can do this like in 15 days, even though the documentation is a bit easier than when you came to Romania. The time frames and the queues from the Romanian immigration office is the same both for non-EU that are in Romania and those who are coming for the first time. During this period, while your new employer applies for the work permit, be aware that you must be at your current employer. You must not stop the work agreement and you must wait until the new work permit is issued. Failure to do so might result in going back to your home country and starting everything from scratch, as the procedure was not done and you are without a purpose of staying in Romania. After your new employer obtains the work permit for you, you can then speak with your current employer, and that's when the closing of your current work agreement should start. You must speak with your current employer to know the exact date when your work agreement should stop in order to start the new one in the same day. If you respect all the steps that I mentioned before, you should have no problems with the Romanian immigration office and everything should go smoothly. If you found this content useful, please consider giving us a like down below as it helps out the channel, and also it will increase the reach of the video to other non-EU citizens who might be wondering how they can change their employer in Romania. So thank you for watching, and until next time, you can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook as we post there quite frequently, and we have updated news regarding the Romanian law and what happens with the Romanian authorities. See you soon and have a great day. Bye. Hello guys, this is Remus from the future. This video was not published at the time of this recording. However, the Romanian government changed the procedure a little bit with regards to changing your employer, and there are some important amendments that you should note they exist, and you should take them into consideration when planning to change your employer. The first and most important change is in case you are giving in your resignation, so you're not dismissed, you do not cease the work agreement by the parties' mutual agreement, you just give your resignation to the employer, and that is how the work agreement stops. Your previous employer must give his consent in order for you to be employed at another Romanian employer if you are in your first year of the work agreement. Otherwise, you will just need to go back to your country of origin, reapply, get a new visa, and come again for work on that new visa. Also, another major change that will be applicable from now on is that your new employer must go through the recruitment procedure as your first employer did. It's no longer the case that as long as you're in Romania, you don't go through the quota, your work permit does not enter in the available quota for that year. Now it is entering in the quota, so if there is no quota, you cannot change your employer. And secondly, the new employer must also provide proof that he cannot get another employee from Romania or the European Union with your current status. Hope this will give you a clear picture on what is happening and what are the procedures. All my previous statements, I looked through them and they are still applicable at the moment, but there are some new conditions on changing your employer. You should know about them when you plan to do this move. If you appreciate this type of additional amendments up until the video is posted, please appreciate it, give us a like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye.